Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm not in my traditional city, I'm traveling abroad, so you will excuse the background. This is what we stuck with for this video, but we're going to be talking today about a new way of generating passive income that is modeled after investing in real estate. This is called BuildBNB, and it's not exactly a node project, it's kind of similar. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining how it works, how you can make money out of it, so you have to stay till the end of this video. So I hope to be able to provide you with the tools you need to decide whether this is a good investment for you. Without further ado, let's get started. So as you guys might know, I'm an investor in real estate. So this type of investment is kind of something that I like. Now, don't be fooled. This is entirely a crypto project. It's not backed by actual real estate. But if you know how money is made through the real estate, I'm sure you're going to be interested in this one. And of course, as always, I'm not a financial advisor and investing in crypto is risky. So take this with a grain of salt and do your own research. So let's go to my screen so we can follow along and I can show you the website and how it works. Okay, this is their website. It's called buildbnb.io. Do not confuse it with buildbnb.com because that will take you to a website that helps you create Airbnb offices or apartments. So buildbnb.io is the website of this passive income generating website. Now let's explore what is in here. They've got a referral bonus, and if you click on the description of this video, you will be helping me further with this channel by creating one account with them through this link, if that is something that you're interested in. Now let's see. They just launched last week. It said April 23rd. They call this a soft launch. And what is a soft launch? It's an official launch. That they're kind of in the mainnet phase, although this is not an L1. And they say they haven't done the marketing yet, so they hope to be attracting more people to the project through marketing. And I'm imagining that they want to do this once they start earning money from us. So that's fine. Now, the different thing about this project so far is that they don't have their own token. So if you go to strong nodes and pre-search and all the other nodes and Thor nodes and all those things, some of which have almost vanished, they have their own token. And what happens with these tokens is they usually go to zero eventually, unless they're able to provide some exceptional value like pre-search and potentially stronger in the near future. So one thing that I like about this project is that it's not based, or at least they don't say it's based on their own token, but on BNB. Now, if you don't know, BNB is the token of the Binance Smart Chain, and that's a strong L1 token, almost like Ethereum. So it's always like in the fourth place of total market cap in the crypto space. So it is a strong token. Now, we'll talk tokenomics in a moment, and there's some concerns that I have about this project and some things that I like. So in the coming minutes, I will be explaining all of this so you can hopefully make the best decision for you. So they just soft launched it on April 23rd. So that means that you can now invest with them. And they have three ways of investing with them. They have homes, apartments, and hotels, as you can see here. Depending on which you invest in is the return you have and the amount of time you have to stake your BNB with them. So if you purchase a home like you're seeing here, the build time is going to be 7 days. So you have to stake your BNB for 7 days and you will be receiving your original BNB plus almost 20% back. Now, the other thing I love about this project is that it's built on the Binance Smart Chain, which means you don't have to spend crazy amounts of money on gas fees. So this was, probably investing with them is going to cost you $1 instead of $20 or $30 with Ethereum. So aside from homes, they have apartments, and it's easy to understand that building an apartment complex would take more time. So it takes double the time. Instead of 7 days, you will take 14 days to stake your BNB and then be receiving 181% back, which is cool, guys, because that's a lot of money. So it doesn't say it's an APR. It says you're straightly going to be getting this return, which means that you're getting 81% in 2 weeks, or around 40% in a week per week, which is much better than building a home, as it should be in traditional real estate. Now, they also have a way of investing on a longer term, which is 3 weeks, that's 21 days, and they will be returning you your original investment plus 145% after 3 weeks of putting your money with them. So this is one of the highest returns I've seen around. After 21 days, a number of things could happen, and it's not clear from their website, and I'm going to be discussing this in a moment. But as opposed to strong notes, now those notes price where you just lose your initial investment, in here you would be potentially getting that back in 2 ways, and we'll get to that in a moment. So if I was to pick from one of this, it depends on usually all this node and all these investment projects, the earlier you get in, the most probable it is that you will be getting your money back and your returns, and you'll be able to cash your money out of this. So one of the risks I don't see here is the risk of investing or buying a token that is kind of unknown and getting your returns back in that token, and that token going down and you losing your money due to market fluctuations. So if you're investing in BNB and getting your returns in BNB, that is kind of a solid token. So right now we're kind of in a bearish trend, which means that you can buy BNB for cheaper. But then by the time you sell your homes or your apartments or your hotels, BNB might be lower. Might be, we don't know exactly what's going to be happening, but it's a possibility. Now, I wouldn't be too afraid of this, because eventually we're going to be returning to a bull market, and once you get there, you'll be able to resell your BNB. Now, what happens if the market extends, the bear market extends for a month or 2 months? You could actually go back and reinvest in one of these properties, crypto properties. So, and you keep getting more BNB. Okay, so we got to their investment instruments. Now they tell you properties can be sold for BNB once your builds are complete. And then my question there is, who would buy a property, a built property, right, guys? Because if you want to sell, there's got to be someone who wants to buy, and otherwise you will not be able to sell this. So my question is, what benefit is in it for someone who wants to buy a hotel or one of this? It's not entirely clear. I would imagine that if you and they kind of speak about being able to rent this out. So if you're the owner of a house or a hotel or an apartment, you can rent them out and earn more tokens. So it's not exactly here, but if it was, the information was here, I would say, okay, I would be interested in buying a fully built home because I can make money out of it, but it's not entirely clear. So this is my first grain of salt with this project. If you want to sell it, who's going to be buying it? Now, if this was in an NFT format, though, this would be more interesting because there's a market for NFTs, and if this is an NFT that can return you further money, then probably there's going to be people interested in buying them, as long as BuildBNB does their proper marketing, which they say they will. They have this other space where they talk about market value. So basically, it's the total value of the properties on the market. So they have a percentage of every transaction that goes to builder's insurance, or that's what they call. So I think it's 5% of every time you buy and sell one of these properties, there's tax, like it should be in regular real estate. And this money goes to a pool, which will protect people who have not yet sold their properties. So in a way, this will give kind of security to your investment, but always, this is crypto. So guys, don't take this as regular insurance. What is their upcoming roadmap? They will be audited. They are working with, I think they're going to be getting a audit, and they're working with someone else. Then they say they're going to be doing the NFT integration that we just discussed. So if you build a home and you're able to sell it on an NFT marketplace, that kind of ensures that your original investment is going to be able to be returned to you in this way. But again, this depends on them doing the marketing, because every NFT project needs good marketing. Otherwise, no one would be interested in buying their NFTs. Plus, the other thing, if this NFTs return some money back as an investment, then that makes the buyers more interested in these NFTs. Now, I'm working on a real estate project in the Mayan Riviera, so close to Cancun, where real estate is backing your traditional investment, and you will be able to buy through NFTs a piece of a building in that area. Of course, the returns are smaller, but it's less riskier because you own a percentage of that building. This is entirely different. This is just fluffy crypto, which is in a cloud. So, but you're getting huge returns. So you have to balance between risk and the security of your investment. And finally, they said they're going to be doing return on equity partnerships. It's not clear what, and they're going to be adding a new neighborhood. So I'm imagining, which is not clear from their website, there is a certain amount, a cap of NFTs you can buy within a certain neighborhood. If you have ever explored, there's another project called Upland, where you can buy pieces of a real city and then buy and trade. I've been playing Upland for almost a year now, a little bit less than that, and I've been trading those homes. Building homes and trading the pieces of land. So I expect this to be kind of similar, although Upland has a lot of development in place. I don't think these guys have that integration already. But I'll tell you my views, what I think about this project. One, it's really interesting that they are basing this on real estate because it's easy to understand. So this could potentially attract people who are not very acquainted with crypto, but are interested in real estate. So if there's new investors that don't have a lot of experience with crypto, this might be able to help bring them to this project. So that's one thing I like. I like the possibility. Okay, I like the returns. I've got to be honest about that. I am concerned about there's not yet a way to sell your homes, your apartments, and your hotels. So, and this is a big question mark, or actually it's like this, because who is going to be buying this? So yes, you probably, like, if you invest in a hotel, you're getting 244%, but then you want to sell that, you're going to be making your original money back. But if you buy a home, what's going to happen with that after you build that? So you get an NFT, then what happens with that? I wish they would have some more information in their website. It's not clear, but yeah, that's that. So what I'm going to be doing after I complete this video, I'm going to be investing a small amount of BNB. As always, guys, this is not a shitcoin. If I'm investing in shitcoins, I will invest the equivalent of a Starbucks meal, which is around $10 to $15. In here, I think it's worth to invest a little bit more than that, at least for me. So that's what I'm going to be doing because I like the returns. I like that this is based on BNB entirely. There's no strange coin to be discussed. But if you ask yourself, how are they making their money to be able to pay you BNB? Probably it's going through their own token that is not announced. Because otherwise, how are they getting their BNB unless this is a Ponzi scheme? So take this with a grain of salt. I think this is an interesting project. I think if you're early, you can earn quite a lot of money. And currently we are early, so that's good. Potentially, it's not going to be a good investment unless they fulfill the roadmap and it's clear in 4 or 5 weeks. So right now it's a good time for me to invest And hopefully all this information will be useful for you to decide whether it's a good product for you or not. If it was useful, do like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to learn how to invest like a Silicon Valley investor would. So I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye now.